Knowledge Nexus.
Hey everyone, welcome to Knowledge Nexus. Let's discuss discipline versus motivation. Most of us wait for the perfect moment to begin, believing we need the ideal conditions and mindset. This manifests as waiting to feel motivated, believing it's the spark that will drive us toward success. We treat motivation like a starting gun, the signal to pursue our dreams, believing it's the signal to chase our goals with unwavering enthusiasm and determination. But this is a trap that keeps us stuck in a cycle of waiting. Motivation is unreliable and fleeting, constantly changing and unpredictable. We see successful people and assume they're always driven. But the truth is, they face doubt and fatigue too. The difference? They act regardless of how they feel, creating momentum through consistent action. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for wind. You're at the mercy of external forces. Often you need to row yourself, to take control and propel yourself forward even when you don't feel like it. Stop waiting for motivation. It's time to take charge of your actions. Instead, build a system you can follow every day, a framework that supports consistent action. Which is more powerful for achieving lasting success, fleeting motivation or unwavering discipline? Motivation feels exciting and makes even the hardest work seem easy, but it's temporary, unreliable, and ultimately unpredictable. It's like building a house on sand. Impressive for a moment, but fundamentally unstable. Discipline, on the other hand, is quite different. It's a system, a framework, not just a fleeting feeling. Discipline means consistently showing up and diligently taking action, even on those days when you really don't want to. It's about the process, not the fleeting passion. Building habits, not chasing highs. Motivation might initially get you started, but unwavering discipline is what gets you across the finish line. True and lasting success ultimately comes from a well-designed system, not from a fleeting burst of inspiration. Build your life and your goals on discipline, not on the unreliable hope of constantly feeling motivated. Motivation is an emotional state, a desire or enthusiasm for a specific outcome. It's powerful in the moment, but it's a fair-weather friend. Motivation is abundant at the start, but vanishes when things get tough or progress slows. That's why New Year's resolutions often fail by February. Relying on motivation creates a boom and bust cycle. You work hard when you feel it and do nothing when you don't. You can't schedule inspiration or force yourself to feel passionate on command. Motivation is an outcome, not an input. Often, action comes first. Taking a small step can generate the motivation you were waiting for. Don't wait for the spark. Create momentum through action. Let action lead, and motivation will follow. We often talk about motivation as the driving force behind our actions, that initial spark that ignites our desire to pursue a goal. But what happens when that spark fades? What happens when motivation wanes, as it inevitably does? If motivation is a spark, discipline is the engine that keeps you moving, long after the initial excitement has died down. It's the consistent, reliable force that propels you forward, even when you don't feel like it. It's the internal mechanism that ensures progress regardless of external circumstances or fleeting emotions. Discipline is acting regardless of your mood. It's about honoring your commitments and staying true to your goals, even when faced with challenges or distractions. It's about doing what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, not just when you feel like doing it. It's about prioritizing your long-term objectives over short-term impulses. It's not about ignoring your feelings or suppressing your emotions. It's about acknowledging them, understanding them, but choosing to act in line with your values anyway. It's about making conscious decisions that align with your aspirations, even when those decisions are difficult. Discipline is built through habit. It's not an innate quality, but a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. It involves repeating actions until they become automatic, until they become ingrained in your daily routine. It's about showing up at the gym, even when you're tired and unmotivated. It's about writing, even when you're facing writer's block. It's about meditating, even when your mind is racing. It's about doing these things, even when you don't feel like it. Systems remove the need for daily decision-making. They provide a framework for consistent action. You just follow the plan, adhering to the established guidelines and procedures. This conserves willpower and protects your progress from your mood swings and impulsive decisions. Think of discipline as building a bridge, a sturdy structure that connects you to your desired future. Each action strengthens it, reinforcing its foundation and increasing its resilience, making your path to your goals more stable, more reliable, and ultimately more attainable. Motivation dreams of the other side. It envisions the rewards and possibilities that lie ahead. Discipline builds the way there, brick by brick, action by action, creating a tangible route to your aspirations. Success is the result of consistent, disciplined action, the culmination of countless small choices made day after day. Consider Alex and Ben, who join a gym fired up by motivation. For 2 weeks, they're unstoppable. Then life intervenes, work stress, illness, fatigue. Their motivation fades, and so do their gym visits. Soon excuses pile up and both abandon their goals. Their story is common: motivation is strong at first, but it can't survive setbacks, boredom, or slow progress. Motivation is a sprinter, not a marathoner. When the feeling fades, and it always does, motivation leaves you stranded. Relying on motivation alone is a recipe for disappointment. The path to any goal is filled with obstacles. Only discipline can carry you through. Don't let your progress depend on how you feel. Now meet Chloe, who also wants to get in shape. Instead of chasing motivation, she builds a simple system: 20 minutes at the gym, 3 days a week. Her only goal is to show up, not to crush every workout. Some days she's tired, but she honors her commitment. When life gets busy or she gets sick, her system is flexible and easy to resume. By February, Chloe's routine is automatic. She's consistent and results start to show. Her progress generates real motivation, making workouts enjoyable. Discipline built her habit. The habit produced results. Results created motivation. She didn't wait for motivation. She created it through action. Consistency, not intensity, is what matters. Discipline turns effort into momentum. Discipline isn't some magical trait you're born with, etched into your DNA from day one. It's not a gift bestowed upon a chosen few. Many people believe that some individuals are simply naturally disciplined, while others are not. But that's a myth. Instead, discipline is a skill, much like learning to play an instrument or mastering a new language. It's a skill you build, brick by brick, through consistent effort and mindful practice. It's a muscle that grows stronger with each repetition. Start small, 1 push-up. Don't overwhelm yourself with grand ambitions right away. 1 sentence. Just a single line of text to get the ball rolling. 1 minute. Dedicate just 60 seconds to a task. Make it so easy to do that it feels almost ridiculous to skip. Lower the barrier to entry so much that resistance melts away. Design your environment for success. Remove temptations that might derail you and make good habits obvious and easily accessible. Set yourself up for victory by shaping your surroundings. Track your progress meticulously. Visibility is key. Marking an X on a calendar each day you succeed builds a visual chain you won't want to break. It becomes a tangible representation of your commitment. Don't aim for perfection right out of the gate. Consistency trumps intensity in the long run. If you miss a day, never miss twice in a row. Get back on track immediately. Acknowledge the slip-up, learn from it, and move forward. Remember, motivation often follows action, not the other way around. Don't wait for the feeling. Initiate the behavior. Don't wait to feel completely ready. Begin where you are with what you have and let momentum build organically. The first step is always the hardest. The most successful people aren't necessarily the most naturally motivated individuals. They're the ones who have cultivated the strongest sense of discipline. They show up and put in the work even when it's boring, when it's hard, or when it's deeply inconvenient. Motivation is like the initial spark that gets the engine going. But discipline is the reliable fuel that keeps it running, mile after mile. Start with just 1 small action today. Build your system meticulously. Honor the process with unwavering dedication. And let the results, and the renewed motivation they bring, naturally follow. Discipline is the bedrock, the unshakable foundation upon which lasting change is built.